Can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, give me a fins up. Don't tell me that I was muted that whole time. Oh, that's embarrassing. Good morning, G. Good morning, Chef Jew. Good morning, Bob Young. Oh my God, I was muted that whole time. I didn't even know. I hate these new headset. I need to go back to my old ones. That's awful. Can you hear me? Loud and clear. Oh man, I was muted that whole time. Oh, embarrassing. Embarrassing. I'm so sorry, guys. I was literally having a whole conversation. Maybe thank God y'all didn't hear me because I was a little too honest. But it's okay. I'm gonna repeat it because you guys deserve the honesty. And at the end of the day, guys, we have to. We like to be honest. Yes, you were muted. Chef doing this whole time. You didn't even tell me nothing. Oh man, that was so embarrassing, sir. Now people are gonna think for like 5 minutes straight that it happens. Oh well. Anywho, let's keep it pushing. Listen, Tua Tagovailoa is not a starting quarterback based on the numbers that we looked at. Yes. Oh, hot take. Hot take. Can he be a starting quarterback? Absolutely. Absolutely. But we went over the numbers yesterday. We went over the averages of the last 3 years, his games, everything. And I didn't know, ma'am. Oh, no wonder it was so weird. Garbage headphones. I'm gonna have to get new ones. Anywho. Literally, I was saying good morning, good morning. I was having this whole spiel. Oof. It's okay. It happens. Anywho, y'all know I'm live, so now you know. Um, yeah. This entire time, whilst I was muted, I was saying that his numbers do not support a starting quarterback, unless you're looking more like I don't even want to say it, a lower tiered quarterback, and that's just going by the numbers. Not his ability or what he can do, just going back the numbers. They're lower QB numbers, and the availability and all of that. But today I want to focus on a little bit more specific types of information. Oh, today's the first, yeah. Because I want to do a couple of things here with you guys to kind of show you what different levels of Tua. It's not just what do you call it? It's not just what is word. There's a lot of layers to this. Okay, so good morning, guys. Good morning. Let's go into a few things because I want to go over a few things that I feel like are still more stats that we got to take a look at with Tua. This is why I'm spending so much time with Tua. Miss Fins, take a deep breath and relax. We will be fine. Thank you, Jeremiah. Appreciate it. Just can't believe I was muted for like 5 minutes. It's embarrassing. But it is what it is. So let's go over the air yards. Okay. Kind of seeing the progression of what that looked like with Tua. In 2021, in 2020, when he played his 10 games and started the nine, like I told you guys yesterday, he completed 186 passes of 290. Okay. And actually had a total yards of 1,814. Not bad. Now, the intended air yards, had they been completed, would have put him at 2175, 2175. And his the average depth of target that he was intending while he was in his first year was 7.5 air yards. Okay. But he only really completed. Good morning, Anthony. Can Tua be a better second year in the system? Oh, we're gonna discuss that today because I want to make sure that we go over that, which is why I had to. Well, I had a meeting, so I had to go. But yesterday, I wanted to still go in depth with Tua because this is very important. Very important, especially since we really are considering him being our quarterback of the future. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, he did. How did he do that? Did he already choose? Let me guess. I wouldn't even be surprised if Vic actually chose Broncos with Sean Payton. So I'll be honest with you. Mm, uh, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I haven't seen anything, any update when it comes to that. But hey, everybody is free to do what they want to do at the end of the day. So now, this is my thing when it comes to Tua, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing official, but a whole lot of chatter. Yeah, I know. Good morning, G. Good morning, Delusional. Good morning, Jeremiah, Chef Jew. Welcome, guys. Bob Young, welcome. Good morning. C, I don't know, cause I think it depends on his growth. Oh, can Tua be a better second year in this system? Yeah, we gotta see. We gotta see. Now, as far as Tua, when it comes to his passing, right? He's had a passing progression. I mean, from when he started, or even last year, he did what his intended air yards were from 7.5 to 7 last year to 9.5 this year. You've seen the progression, meaning he's finally pushing the ball down the field, which is something that we could have expected. Obviously, having Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle as our wide receivers, one and two. It's just the nature of the game. Plus, this type of scheme, if you will, that we're accustomed to now with this new head coach, it allows for that to occur. Now, as far as his accuracy, because that's one thing that I know a lot of people hold on to when it comes to a. And out of all the years, this is the one year where he had the most batted balls. His first year he had two. Last year he had one. This year he had six. I don't know if the defensive lineman grew bigger or we have a bigger sized O line, but six were completely batted down this year, which is not so bad. One thing that I will say though that I'm very happy with, and I do mean very happy because this is one of the things that I just it was killing me with Tua, and it's his ability to throw a ball away. If the play's not there, don't take the sack, protect yourself, throw the ball away. He just has an anti-throw away a ball situation. Good morning, sack man. So yeah, throwing away the ball. Thank you. That's definitely a positive for me. He went from five in his starting year, 2020, six last year, and 13 this year. He needed to. He needed to. Learn how to throw away the ball. To me, he should have done it more often. I'd rather you throw away the ball than take a sack. But, you know, it is what it is at this point. Yeah. Now, we do have to take into consideration a few things. And one of the things we got to consider is the fact that we had to deal with some drops this year. We did. We did. We absolutely did. But is that on good morning, Fins in the house? Is that on us? Is that on the scheme? Is that on the players? That's what I mean. Uh Hold on, guys. Trying to get it. I'm trying to get it confirmed before I say anything. So hold on, because we've been getting some brokenness. Oh my God! Breaking news. Ian Rappaport has confirmed Tom Brady has retired officially. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. That is crazy. That is crazy. Wow. Why would you do that now? And then see, that don't make sense. He's in Florida too, by the way. I know exactly where he's at, only because I know. Dang. That's crazy. Yep, there it is. That's crazy. I mean, it was about time. He could have won. He could have won some more, but he's probably just tired. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at this because this is news. This is history, guys. This is history, and you're hearing it here live on Misfits again. Oh, wait. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Ladies and gentlemen, reporting live here, it's Miss Phins. We have just witnessed Tom Brady retiring officially February 1st, 2023. Wow. Literally, no one saw this coming. It only took 300 years for him to do so, but he has retired. I am retiring for good. We'll see if it sticks. Maybe in 2, 3 months, he might come back. You never know, ladies and gentlemen, but it is official. Um, it is official, at least per Tom Brady. This time he got to say himself and not someone else because I know he was very upset last time. So, and I think he came back just because. Let's see here. Obviously, first ballot Hall of Famer. If you don't think he is, then yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you. And Schefter again had to break it at the beginning. Tom Brady announcing his retirement, of course. But that was after Tom Brady did it himself. So, yeah, that is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick because I want you guys to see it. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and share this real quick for you guys. Let's see what he says. And then tell me if you guys can hear it. Tell me if you guys can hear it. Can you guys hear this?
Good morning, guys. I'll get to the point right away.
Can you guys hear that? Give me a fins up. If you guys can hear that, give me a fins up. Or Yes, you can hear it? Okay, perfect. That's not a fins up, but sure. Okay, I'll take it. So let's see Tom Brady's retirement announcement, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, guys. I'll get to the point right away. I'm retiring. I know the process was a pretty big deal last time. So when I woke up this morning, I figured I'd just press record and let you guys know first. So I won't be long winded. You only get one super emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year. So really thank you guys so much to every single one of you for supporting me, my family, my friends, my teammates, my competitors. I could go on forever. There's too many. Thank you guys for allowing me to live my absolute dream. I wouldn't change a thing. Love you. Good morning, guys.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Brady, the winningest quarterback of all time, has officially retired. My goodness. This is literally the end of an era. And wow. I mean, what do you expect? Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Let me know. Can you guys still hear me? Because this headset is just pissing me off. Having me be literally muted for 5 minutes straight. Yeah, that's crazy. But let me know, guys. Let me know. Can you hear me? Yes or no? Put in the chat. I can hear you. Okay, good. Um, wow, this is crazy. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the greatest quarterback of this generation. That's for sure. And I'm gonna keep saying that. This generation. Say what you will. Call me whatever. I don't care. Um, he's the greatest quarterback of this generation. Period. So yeah. Uh, uh, yeah. What in the world? Oh, those are those giant hats. Crap. Now people really won't believe. That's funny. Hello, Michael K. Good morning. Morning, word of mouth. Green, red. Welcome, guys. Bones, welcome. Scotty, welcome. Uh, Red Button Bills, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Me and my friends are having a What Went Wrong show tonight. Hope to see you there. Oh, I have to. I'll definitely try to make it. I may not be able to comment, but I'll try to see if I can swing by and get in the comment section for sure. Good morning to you, sir. Man, yeah, that oh my God, somebody literally soon he's going to baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Brady catcher. Yeah, if you don't know the start of Tom Brady, he actually was a catcher, which is why he was so good at and his balls were so precise because of baseball. So yeah, that was funny. Tua Costas, Flo, and Brady. This is some, and of course we are trending. Why? Because we're the Dolphins. I almost don't even. That's it. I hate football. There you go. I'm so tired of I'll tell you right now. Oh my God. I can't even. I'm. Oh, Christ. Guys, hit that like button. I can't even. At this point, I'm just honestly. What are we gonna say? You know? what are we gonna say except, well, let's keep it moving, like always, because we're the Dolphins. Oh, mon Dieu. So let me gather my thoughts, because man, Tom Brady actually officially retiring. That's crazy. I got that to my dad. Y'all know he's a huge Patriots fan. I can't stand it, but he is. Yeah, I gotta go talk to my dad. But anywho, there you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the biggest news of today. And February 1st, 2023, right before the Super Bowl. Wait a minute, if he retires, didn't he go to the Pro Bowl? Didn't he? Wasn't he chosen for the Pro Bowl? Dang, does that mean he's not going to the Pro Bowl? Oh, I'm fully aware. I'm pretty sure that 375 million is gonna end up being way more than that. Market, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be way more than that 370 something. You'll see why, because it's it's Tom Brady. Who doesn't want to hear from him? And that's just one. That's just that's just him with Fox for the next 10 years. Who makes 40 million a year? And watch what's gonna happen. He's gonna be here, obviously in the state of Florida, because we don't have state taxes and we're not morons like other states. And yeah, who doesn't want to be here by the beach? I know exactly where he was. Like, especially, I'm not gonna tell you where, but being a Floridian, if you're a Floridian, you know exactly where he was. So I'm not gonna say it, due to privacy, but I know exactly where he was. And I'm like, I know because I've been there. Unbeknownst to me that that's where he would be, but that's how I know, and that's very interesting. So, but if you go anywhere in Florida, it's beaches are 10 minutes away. Really, not really, but yeah, he was by my other man. Oh man, Brady retires is the biggest news today until Miami announces Fangio going to another team. It is what it is, because it's just what's gonna happen to us. And Fangio to the Dolphins is nothing new. So, and no, nothing will be bigger than him. And the fact that he wanted to be the one to say it, yeah, I think Brady would live in West Palm Beach, not in Miami, even though he was looking for schools and his kids in Miami. His kids live in Miami. It don't even matter, guys. That we got highways everywhere. You can be anywhere in 20, 30 minutes. Like, it's not even that much of a big deal. It really isn't. Now, though, that whole is he gonna be part owner of the Dolphins? And I would throw up. Gross. Absolutely gross. If he has anything to do with the Dolphins, yeah, absolutely gross. Nope, I don't want him any association with the Dolphins. Stay your happy booty over there in Tampa Bay, or whichever one he decides to retire. I guess since he retired and the league year's not over, he's technically retired as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, unless Robert Kraft doesn't want to be a you know what, and allows him to have that 1 day contract so that he can retire as a Patriots fan, but as a Patriot. But I think this is gonna be, yeah, I think this is gonna be, what do you call it? His I think he retired as a because he. I didn't hear of any day contract, which is customary uh, for you know. Yeah, it is up to Kraft. Cause even if Brady wanted it, he don't gotta say yes. He would though, cause that's his boy. He loves Tom Brady. But yeah, that's it. I think he said he was leaving the NFL. Well, I mean, yeah, he's retiring. That's typically what you do when you retire. So yeah. Good morning, Steve. We got Dan Marino. Of course, we got Dan Marino. That's why I'm like, oh, I don't need Brady nowhere near me. I'm good. Stay where you're at. Especially if you're not gonna be the quarterback. Get the out of here. Get out of here. What do I need you for? Like, am I gonna go back into hating Brady? No, no. The minute that he stopped being a Patriot, I slightly stopped hating him. I was just like indifferent to him. And I was like, whatever, okay, sure. But what was I gonna say? But as far as the actual, like, no, no, like one player that I despised my whole life, Kobe Bryant, and I mean despise. I hate the Lakers, and interestingly enough, one of my friends loves diehard Laker fan. I hate the Lakers, absolutely hate the Lakers, and hated Kobe even more. But once he retired, I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, phenomenal player." See, my as a fan, I'm gonna hate on him all I want, but again play basketball, so I'm not gonna be crazy enough to say, "Oh, he's nothing." No. The man was arguably the second best player of all time, and you know what? The fact that he emulated the realest goat of all time. Yeah, I was cool with him after he retired with Kobe, and again, well, I hate it. I still hate the Lakers, but I hated Kobe. So now Brady, the minute he went to Tampa Bay, I'm like, Florida team, let's go. I'm a Florida girl. Anything about anything when it comes to Florida, I'm with it. Anything when it comes to Florida, I'm with it. Say what you will, ladies and gentlemen, but it's just me. It's just me. So, okay. Now what we got? Meanwhile, we got two on mushroom mine. We're trying to we're trying to stay positive. Don't worry, ladies. Jeez, you guys are okay. Y'all are funny. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all are kind of hilarious. But are you wrong? Nah, you ain't wrong. So let's talk about Tua. Let's finish Tua out because I figured with Tua we were gonna get it. I forgot where I was. When the winningest QB retires. Yeah, that's that kind of takes precedent. Now we get to talk about Tua. If you guys would have known what just thought of in my head, I think you guys might cancel me. So let me continue. As far as accuracy, we know that Tua is one of the most accurate quarterbacks this season. Or at least that's what we're being told, right? Of course. First year he had 12 drops. Second year he had 17. This year he had 26 drops, actual drops. Um, he had. This is now we have to talk about the Panama can't stay healthy all season. It is what it is. It's not a billionaire able to buy a team itself, if that's what you're asking. I'm fully aware he's not a billionaire. His wife has more money than him, and until he actually steps into day one, his wife will still have more money than him. Miss Finch, you got a shout out by a Dolphins YouTuber named Mace. I don't know who that is, but what's up, Mace? What they say? Where? Send me the link. Tweet me. DM me. I want to see this. Um, but let's be real. Let's continue it to him. Okay. He had poor throws too, ladies and gentlemen. 15% of his throws, well, 15% of his throws were poor throws or bad throws. He had 61 this year, 62 last year, 53 the year before. Now, the percentage of bad throws did decrease because he's throwing more, and he also played more games this year, three more. Well, from his first year, and the same amount of numbers since last year. Okay, at least he's consistent. Good dog. At playing only 13 games a year. Good morning, Canes. Um, yeah, Canes. If you can DM me on what do you call it, on Twitter or Instagram, let me know. Give me the link. Then yeah, that'd be great. Um, so yeah, so his bat throw percentage has decreased. He's thrown way more balls, and now he's being better at throwing those balls. He's been on target, kind of average from what he did last year. Last year he had 305 on target throws. This year he had 296. And so it dipped a little bit from last year, but again, didn't have as many bad games. Bad throws. Literally just one less. Oh, okay, I will. Not now, because I got stuff to do. I'm doing too. So, okay, now I gotta look it up. Thanks. Mm. You gotta tell me which one. I got the shout out in. Uh, Let me know which I got. I'm here, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one it was. So let me know. That's really dark. Anyhow, okay, I'll check it out last time. It's here. So see that where he played the whole game. He gonna throw sometimes when he's trying to be too perfect. That is true. He will force it. He will force throws, but that also comes into the and some people say, which hey, I have to acknowledge that that's because he's a spot thrower and he's a rhythm quarter. We talked about this yesterday. He's a rhythm thrower. Um, so when he knows, okay, this route should be over here by this time based on my player, he's not gonna look, he's just gonna throw. So he needs to take more adjustments in pre and post snap. Excuse me. And that's why some of them you're like, dude, who were you throwing to? That's why. Because he's going based on timing. Okay, I'm supposed to throw this ball here because remember the wave scenario that I talked to you guys yesterday. Hawaiian makes sense. He's throwing the ball because he's feeling the play. And when he's done feeling the play, he knows where he wants to throw the ball. He knows his best option. Unfortunately, what he needs to do is maybe pump the brakes right before you let it go. Or maybe he feels like he may not have the arm strength to be able to get the ball when he does see it, either break or anything. But you can't tell me that Tua didn't have enough time because he did have enough time to throw. Okay, because when it comes to pressure, ladies and gentlemen, Tua has had the same exact. Oh, gee, I get it. Gee, I get it. And this is one of the reasons why I say, and I hear you guys. I'm kind of trying to read and still do this, but I hear you guys. He's a young QB. He needs it. But remember, back in the day, quarterbacks got 3, 4, 5 years to develop. And then they had like 10, 15 year, um, the good ones, 15-year careers where they're just always in it, being at the very top. Unfortunately, nowadays we want everything right in there. If you get hired in the first round, forget it. It don't matter if you're first or you're 32nd. If you're a first round quarterback, man, even a second round quarterback, they expect you to go ahead and just hit the gas and keep going. That's it. Oh, jeez. Rogers didn't play until his fourth year. Yeah, and I know Mahomes sat down behind Alex Smith, if I'm not mistaken, for his first 2 years, and then the third year is when he started. Or at least I know for sure he sat down his first year. I don't know if he sat down his second year, but I know for sure he sat down his first year. And he sat down behind Alex Smith before it. That's probably the last one that I can think of where someone was actually behind another player learning and then being given the the reins of the team. But nobody does it like this anymore. What's up, Dolphimatics? Yes, yes. You know I need to change this. Let me add um Brady retires. Let me see if I can fix it. Breaking news. God, you're lame-o. Hold up, guy. That's even worse. Okay. Oh, by one. Listed. Okay, hold on, guys. Uh, Crazy. Okay, let me see that. Miss Fins, did you start talking about Skylar? Why would I? This is I'm literally reviewing Tua. I'm not talking about anybody else. So as far as when it comes to pressure, because I know that's something that we've said. Oh, Tua has been sacked a million times. He's got no pocket time. He's got none of this, none of that. And I'm like, not necessarily, ladies and gentlemen. Not necessarily. And say what you will, like it or not, but necessarily. Let me hold on. Let me see if I can find what it is I'm looking for, because we are gonna compare and contrast some stuff. Uh, Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah. Mm, yeah, let's go with that one. It says I think the fans we look at a microwave dynasty the Patriots had for the last few years, and we expect the Dolphins to do that. Didn't have a quarterback like Tom Brady. That is true. Yeah. Miss Vince, I hope you we didn't keep you too late yesterday. You did, but I made it work. I have a few minutes before I have to go back, so we're gonna make it work today as well. Now, this is really what I want to go ahead. There it is. Boom. 'Cause I'm just tired of people saying certain things and not really understanding when it comes to let's go back. Overall, when it comes to accuracy, overall, Tua Tagovailoa is 12th in the league out of all the all the quarterbacks. When it comes to passes completed, Tua's 19th. When it comes to attempts, Tua's 18th. When it comes to total yards, Tua's 12th. Miss Fins, that's not fair because he didn't play a full season. Who's that on? Tua, not us. Tua didn't play the whole season, but he still managed to be in yards a top 12 player, a top 12 QB. I already told you guys yesterday. His average was 2.7, 272.6. I'd have to continue that. Point 0.6 just to triple check. Oh, since I'm already here, might as well do it. He averaged 272.9 yards per game. Let's take that because we love calculate. Yes, guys, do me a favor if you haven't done so already, hit that like button for me. I'm trying to give you guys great content here, but I can't do this myself. So let's make it happen. We got 5 days left to get to our goal. We only need 162 more subscribers. Let's make it happen, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Um, so he had 272.9 yards per game this season, right? Let's multiply that. Had he played the full season, he would have had 4,639. Where would that put Tua? 4,639. He would have been fourth in the league after Mahomes, Justin, and Tom Brady. Unfortunately, again, he only played 13. Douglas, yes, it is true. Tom Brady retires officially. He did retire. We did the breaking news here. Tom Brady retired. Absolutely true. Okay. Now, in total balls batted away, Tua didn't have that many. He only had six this year. Six. Which to me, I'm like, nah, it's still more than what he ever had. But he's 30th in the league when it comes to batted balls. Throwing the ball away. Pat Mahomes was number one at 33. Tua Tagovailoa, 27th. So he's still not throwing the ball away. Good morning, Bebop. But yes, he retired again, but this time officially. This time officially. When it comes to drops, Tua had 26 total drops. He was tied for 12 with Lamar Jackson with 26 drops. Aaron Rodgers had 40, tied for first with Trevor Lawrence at 40. So he had a lot because that's a lot of drop balls. But it was still way less than what other QBs had, and that does include Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, Joe Burrow, Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, even Daniel Jones and Mac Jones had more drop balls than Tua. And in the drop ball percentage, Tua was ninth at 6.7. He was tied for eighth at 6.7. Number one was Lamar Jackson. So is he getting back together with his wife now? I don't know. That's what I was thinking. But you never know. You never know. You never know. Now, as far as total bad throws overall, Tom Brady had 116 bad throws. I'm just trying to show you where Tua is. I gave you Tua's numbers. Now I'm going to show you where Tua falls in these same categories this year with the other quarterbacks. Tua is 18th in bad throws with 61. 18th in bad throws. Middle of the pack. That's that's not bad. That's actually good. His bad throw percentage 16th. So there you go. Now being on target because I know that the most accurate quarterback of all time, I know. Tom Brady was on target 545 passes, which they would have technically hit their intended receiver. Tua Tagovailoa, 19th, or tied for 18th with Dak Prescott at 200. At 296 on target, meaning out of the balls that he threw, all the balls that he threw, 296 of those were actually on target. But let's go with percentage so we keep it all fair. So we'll talk about Loa with his on target percentage was tied for 10th with Matt Ryan. Daniel Jones had the number one at 81%. Tua was at 76.7% on target. It's not bad at all. I mean, essentially top 10 in on target percentage. That's good. That's pretty good. Now, when it comes to pressure, because I know that that's one of the biggest debate that we've been dealing with as Dolphin fans, how we have the world's worst O line, and we have it is what it is. Miss Fins, I think Tua number will not be as high next year because the running game will be more developed since we couldn't depend on it this year. Perhaps, perhaps not. We'll see. Yeah, I see. Yeah, our MVP definitely is Tyreek. That's for sure. So let's go into pressures because I know that that's something that's very important for us. Overall, when it comes to pressures, overall, Tua's 12th in the entire league. Patrick Mahomes is number one. Overall, across all stats. And that means sacks, pocket time, blitz, the hurries, the hits, the press, the pressure percentage, all of it. Scrambles, yards per scramble attempt, all of that. Across all of that, Tua's 12. Pat Mahomes is number one. Okay? Well, let's go more granular because I feel like you guys need to see this. And by see it, I mean hear it from me. Russell Wilson is the most sack quarterback or tied for first at 55 this past year. That's ridiculous. 55? My God, I didn't think it was going to be that bad. Tua, 30th. 30th. That's among like all of the quarterbacks. Well, all the people that technically played quarterback or at least had a passing. But if we're going like quarterback, you got Russell, Justin, Gino, Danielle. No, let me see any non-quarterbacks. Uh, yeah, he played, and he don't play. Zach Wilson's up there too. Tom Brady. Okay, yeah. Everybody that I'm seeing here has played more than once. Okay, they've played enough. So definitely not as much as others when it comes to sacks. And he only got sacked this year. What was it? 21 times. That's it. 21 times. His pocket time, because we don't give Tua enough time in the pocket. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find it. He is tied for. He's 26, but he's tied for 20th when it comes to pocket. How much pocket time, average time in the pocket between the snap and throwing the ball, does he have in seconds? Tua at 2.3. And that is 2.3 seconds. Yep, tied for 20th. Literal middle in the pack. And the difference between 20th and first, point 0.4 of a second. The difference between him and someone else who was just above, point 0.1, which would be Geno Smith, point 0.1. So instead of 2.3, 2.4. If you want to go 2.5, Russell Wilson. Like all these other quarterbacks, 2.5. You have about 10 quarterbacks at 2.5. So the pocket time, you're looking at 2.3. It is literally so close you can't even feel the difference between 2.3, 2.4, or 2.5. You can't. Not even 2.7, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Not even 2.7. Not even. And the number of times we blitz or we had to deal with the blitz. Let me see. Tua Tagovailoa had 86 blitzes he had to face, putting him as 30th quarterback. So he didn't get as blitz as most other quarterbacks. Um, only 86 times he got blitz. As far as hurries, he was number 9 in hurries. He got hurried 40 times this year. When it comes to QB hits while he was passing, Tua Tagovailoa was, let me pull it up here real quick, 27th with 25 QB hits while throwing. You don't need time when you don't go past your first progression. Mm, Let's see here. 27th. When it comes to pressures, overall pressure, so the hurries, the hits, the times he's been sacked, all of that. Tua ranks out of all QBs 23rd with a 20% pressure percentage. He was pressured 86 times, and he's got a 20% Well, he was sacked 80. He was pressured 86 times. His pressure percentage per drop back, he was 19th at 20%. It's actually technically tied with Dak Prescott at 20%. I'm just showing you guys overall the difference between what Tua was dealing with as far as the O line, as far as um, the time of possession, sorry, time in the pocket and all of that. I mean, the O line wasn't that bad. The O line wasn't that bad, not at all. And it was still Transformers because, my lord, they were dealing with some injuries. He only had to scramble 10 times. That's it. Tua only had to scramble 10 times this whole season. It's not bad. That's not bad. And the average yard that he scrambled was 7.6 yards per scramble. So what I was trying to show in that exercise, because I know that we as fans, we tend to fan. Nothing wrong with that, but you also have to understand if you're gonna fan, which again, nothing wrong with that. You have to also take into consideration what that means. Yes, my player had to deal with this. However, how does this compare to what the rest of the league had to deal with? And that's essentially what you want to go ahead and take a look at. That's it. That's what you want to look at. Is this how does what does that my guy have to deal with versus your guy? So there you go. And again, like I said yesterday, Tua Tagovailoa so far, which is why I gave him the grade I gave him, still needs more time to develop. Absolutely needs more time to develop. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. There is no other way of going around that. He has to have more times in the playoffs. Now, versus last year, I know for a fact that we were running the RPO a little bit more than we were this year. So right now, we did 74 plays in the RPO, and of that was 622 yards that we were able to get. We tried and attempted um, 71 of those that were actually labeled RPO, and we're able to get 615. Out of all those, out of the 74 plays that we went that were RPO, 71 were pass, one was rushing. Two of the greatest choke artists? Nah, not necessarily. Uh, what do you mean stop with one read? I don't get it. I'm not sure what you mean, Green Rat. If you want to elaborate, let me know. Um, let's see here. So that's how much that we actually ran when it comes to RPO. Um, at the end of the year, he is. Oh, hmm, he was just injured, guys. When it comes to play action, though, we attempted 159 total attempts just on play action plays, and out of that, we got 431 passing yards. Miss Finch, you implied Tua is a one read quarterback. First of all, Green Red, not once did that come out of my mouth, A, and you're assuming. Because I'm not implying nothing. I'm literally just reading what the stats are telling us right here. Don't put that. That maybe that's what you think. I'm not implying anything. When I never said that it was one read. So no, no. We're taking the feelings I remember. No feelings with this. I'm literally just reading what the stats are telling us here. That's all. How dare you read the stats? It's my job. I inform you guys. Everybody does it. Why not? Uh Anywho. That's we did way more play action this year. Way more play action than we did last year. But so far, overall, Tua, let's see here. Were we number? We were six when it comes to RPO with 74. Let me see about play action. Where do we rank? Or at least Tua ranks. Third in the entire league in play action um, plays. One and a half. Numbers don't lie. Some people do. Facts galore. Third. And that's behind Kirk Cousins and Justin Herbert. Wow. I would have never thought that. Cool. Okay. So, I mean, it's two different types of play. Hopefully, with Tua, we'll be able to develop him even more this year coming up. As far as for him, if we're going to be honest, he still needs time to develop. Forget Brady and trying to, and this is the thing that I'm not sure what Tua does when it comes to learning because at this point, Herbert and Tua both have had to deal with new offenses every single year. Um, Miss Fins, what is my your main concern as a Dolphins fan? Well, since we're talking Tua, my main concern is how much time are we gonna dedicate to Tua and his development? While yes, Joseph, you were here. We broke it live, sir. We broke it live. It was cool. I showed the video and everything. Um, my main concern is how long is it gonna take for Tua? Can we be that patient? I have no problem in doing it, guys. After week 3, I said I'm okay with giving Tua the 4th year, and I stuck by that the entire season, even when he had those horrific West Coast games. I'm like, I was so pissed. I was still okay with giving him the 4th year. I had no problem giving him the 4th year. No problem at all. My concern is how much time do we give him to develop? Because right now, based on everything that the team has done, we have a very specific window of us to be able to go after a Super Bowl. And in order for us to do that, what are we gonna do with these young players that we have? That specific window is short, guys. We just finished the first year in that short window, which some people were saying you have 2 to 3 years max, and that was excuse me, at the beginning of this year. So, which would mean that we'd have one, maybe 2 more years left. I think honestly, at most we have 2 more years to win a Super Bowl. That's our window. We know that the Buffalo Bills window is over. It's over. Buffalo Bills window is over when it comes to it. Once Allen's money kicks in, even though some people want to deny the fact of what tends to happen, at the end of the day, how much time in that window do we have? That's my concern. How much time do we have? Good morning, money bitch. Brady retired. It's either Lamar or we go back to praying for a healthy season from our QB1. Been hoping for 3 years. Yeah, I get it, money. Sorry, I had to get my guys set up for work. No, Joseph, you're good. You're good. That's yes, Brady officially retired. He did it himself. So yeah. hmm Now, as far as when it comes to what do you call it? Tua. My assessment of Tua. I gave you guys my grade. If you guys want to know my grade, I did that yesterday. Today, I just wanted to go more granular because I focused a lot in this year, 2022, yesterday, and I gave you the overall scope of 2022. I also spoke about the 3 year progression from Tua, and he did progress. That's for sure. He did progress. However, the problem is that he didn't really progress enough, in my opinion, to be a starting quarterback, or at least yes, quarterback, but not a top 10 quarterback. Because that's what we needed out of him. Oh, Miss Fizz, you're crazy. He was. Okay, I'm crazy. Let's take a look at this. Give me a second, real quick. Overall, across all statistics, Tua Tagovailoa is the 12th quarterback. We needed top 10. We needed top 10. We got 12. And that's with him missing games. Can he develop? Yes, he can, I'm sure. Will he develop? Do we have the infrastructure to give him the coaching that he needs to develop? Was this year a reflection of the players around him, or was it him actually develop? I know those are some questions which a lot of people have when they say we have more questions now than we did last year. True. And don't worry, I'm gonna do my whole team review, the whole year review. Um, obviously, but at least I wanted to focus on two of these 2 days. Um, yeah, Miss Fins, I hope Dolphins don't do what they've been doing the past few years. Give a quarterback they know that serious limitations and injury and extension. Last I heard, they're being cautious about giving an extension or even the 5th year option. At least that's what last I heard. Um, but I don't put nothing past the Dolphins, man. Stubborn, 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 stubborn. It's an absolute stubborn. Um, it's just straight up stubborn. Um, stubborn organization. There's nothing else I can say. It's a stubborn organization. This is the frustration, and I'm gonna say this here because I gotta go pretty soon. But the frustration with the Dolphins is that the Dolphins think that there's only one way of getting to where they want to get to. That's the problem with the organization. The organization itself does not know how to adjust. The organization doesn't know how to adjust. They're horrible at adjusting as an organization. Case in point, every 3 years we get a new regime, a new regime, a new regime, a new regime, a new regime. And when something doesn't work, we're going to give it an extension and have 8 years of this one thing that does not work. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Th- What are we supposed to do with this? over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's the problem. Again, I don't know what you're talking about, Green Rat. I can't, I can't read the chat 100%, man. I can't. I try, but I can't. It's real hard to try to talk to you guys and try to get these points across. Um, you ain't lying, Lady Dolphin, Miss Fins. They're stubborn to the point they refuse to admit when they messed up. Facts is fact, and enough is enough already. Yeah, 22 million is cheap when you look at the QB market. Oh, absolutely. $22 million is super cheap. Now with what Mahomes making 46, I think this year. Next year he makes 48, if I'm not mistaken. You've got you've got quarterbacks making 45, and from what I initially heard, the cap allegedly might be going up 20 mil. So yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Um, yeah. Let's see here. Tua didn't get Pro Bowl because their NFL afraid he will get concussed again. I don't know about that. I can't say. I mean, I have my own opinions, but I can't. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know what their determination is as far as what they cannot do, what they're trying to do. But I had a feeling that it would be the NFL shutting down Tua, and it looks like that's exactly what's happening. Let's I wanted to see Tua in the skills challenge. Me too, man. I want to show everybody how accurate my quarterback is and how good he is. I wanted to make sure that everybody got to display it because it'd be the only thing on. So yeah, I wanted him in the skills challenge. Absolutely. I wanted him. What are you talking about, Michael K? What are you talking about? I don't even know why are you talking to me? Aren't you talking to everybody in the chat? Anyways, listen. Honestly, at the end of the day, we're gonna end up being with Tua this year. That's why everybody and everything is looking like, special. Wow, Michael K, work on your listening skills, sir. Work on your listening skills. I said, in my opinion. Mm, pretty sure. I said, in my opinion. That means whatever my opinion is, it's my opinion. And I can say it as much as I want. Listen. See, that's the problem with you guys in the chat. You got to actively listen. Listen. And that's it. In my opinion, I think the NFL shut down Tua, and I had the feeling. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not. And I don't put it past them. It is the NFL. So my opinion is my opinion. If you think it's ridiculous, that's your opinion and has been proven wrong. Great. But I'm not going by right or wrong. And again, it's just my opinion. That's just how I feel. Anyhow, but not Tua versus New England and the Jets and the Bills. Yeah, I don't know what you mean, delusion. I think you're talking to someone else. I, I personally think flag football is too difficult for Tua to play, and he might get a. Now you guys are just trolling Tua, and I'm not having any of it. Tua's my quarterback. He's QB1. I gave you my grade. I'm okay. I already told you this is week 3. Since the end of week 3, I told you guys I'm okay with giving Tua another year. Do I wish I had a different quarterback? Absolutely. And I'm not going to sugarcoat that either. I wish, listen to me, clip it, whatever, I don't care. I wish I had a different quarterback. Yes, Miss Phins wishes she had a different quarterback. My ideal quarterback is not what we have, but what we have is what we have. And you know what? I'm willing to ride with this team and the quarterback we have. And from what I was told, that we have an organization and coaching staff that's going to unlock our players. That's what I want to see. I want to see them unlock Tua. And this is the first year. And to, I forgot who said it earlier. Like, what do I think about Tua in year 2? As far, what's up, Thomas? Tua in year 2 in this offense. Mm, Tua year 2 in this offense, I think, or he should be able to grasp more, and he should be more effective in it. He should know the plays in advance and should be able to call the audibles if need be. He should be able to read the defenses and adjust his plays. This is what he should be able to do in his second year under the same offense. Will that happen is a completely different story, ladies and gentlemen, and that is what we will see unfold throughout the year. But we have no idea what's going to happen. We have no idea what's going to happen. Not whatsoever. Until it happens. We won't see playoffs with Tua unless Sky comes in and he's not even good enough to seal the deal. He came close though. It was about QB hits. Go back after the show. You can use Tua apology down. Again, what? Anyways, okay. Sure, whatever. And I'm not using no apologies. I don't apologize. Unless I did something wrong. If I did something wrong, I will apologize. I have no problem in apologizing. But at the time of whatever I said, if that's what I said it. And that's probably what I believed at the time. And I'm pretty sure. And you know what? Oh, God. This culture of I told you so or na 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 na. You'd be surprised. You'd think I was dealing with children. But from what I'm told, you guys are well educated, either in football or something else. Gentlemen, hopefully, most of you. So I don't understand the na 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 na. Like it is what it is. I'm not accepting nothing because I don't even know what you. I still don't know what you're talking about. So there you go. Anyways, what about Tua was gonna flame out? We don't know that he didn't play. That's the problem. I wanted Tua to play all 17 games. No, I don't think he'll go to New England. I think he'll go to the Giants, Thomas. And good morning to you, sir. This is not a daycare. Are you sure? 'Cause sometimes, mon Dieu. Yeah, at the end of the day, guys, we don't have the quarterback I want. I will absolutely take a different quarterback. It's the quarterback that we have, and we're just gonna deal with it and ride with him. And hopefully he can play all season long next. Jesus, all season long, play all season long, so that we can finally see a full season under Tua and see what that means. Because guess what, guys? I don't know if you guys noticed. He played 10 games his first year, 13 games the second, and 13 games this year. We've had back to back 13 games. You've missed, I can't do math, 8 games in 2 seasons. That's a third of a season, right? That's half a season. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's half a season. No, what? Yes, 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 it is. You've missed half a season in the last 2 years. That's not good. And health, yes, is part of towards evaluation. If you want to get my grades and all that, you're gonna have to watch yesterday's show because I went granular when it comes to all of 2022. This time, I wanted to give you guys a comparison of what Tua did versus what other quarterbacks did. uh, oh, Green Rat, if you feel that I've trashed your comment, my apologies. That's it. That's all you're gonna get. This none else I can do. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes you guys get. Sometimes you guys, not you specifically, Green Rat. Trust me. It's plenty of awesome guys. Uh, that this is why sometimes I can't even read it 'cause when I'm trying to get my thoughts out and I read a comment, it just catches me off guard, and I'm like, "What?" So yeah, there you go. There you have it. Uh, we got a rental QB and we gonna finance it. Uh, I guess I could see why you would say that. It's not rental. It's just his body has given up. Tua's body has given up, and that's a problem. That's a problem. Yeah. Well, again, what truth you're referring to, I don't know. But it's the way I react. I literally just told you I am in the middle of thought and read a comment and then go somewhere else because I have no idea what it is that you're talking about or the context. Good morning, everyone. Let's welcome the return of Tua. Time, run it back. Let's go. Morning, Batman. How you doing, buddy? Please check out Finn's show, man. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. And I think you're doing the Twitter Spaces too every day, so that's also pretty good. Well, I already told you guys. That's what I have for you today. Listen, um, I'm laughing because there's a bunch of comments that you guys can't see that are actually being flagged by by the system. And y'all are funny. Some of you guys are funny. Anywho, look. At the end of the day, we could just only wait and see what's gonna happen with Tua. Again, the numbers I gave you yesterday, that's not top tier quarterback numbers at all. Not in the last 3 years. Not in the last 3 years. But can he develop to that? Can we afford to give him that time to develop? That's the difference. Because I don't think that we can afford to develop him. Maybe after this window we can develop him, but right now in the window that we have, it's just gonna be taking those young talents around him and their prime and trying to do both at one between developing him plus going for that. As I don't know if this organization is prepared to do both at the same time. I think we could do one or we could do the other. I don't think we can do both, and that is where you see this organization struggle. Honestly, It will only get worse. You know what, Michael K? I get what you're saying, but it really isn't Tua. It's more of the offense. Um, the offense has been figured out, so it's up to Mike McDaniel to readjust. So yeah, we'll see. That's gonna be very interesting. I'll tell you that. It's definitely gonna be very interesting when it comes to what we could expect as far as honestly, as far as this team is concerned. But yeah, guys. So that's your part two of Tua. If you're just getting in, thank you so much for coming in. Hit that like button for me. We had two days, yesterday and today, that we talked part one and part two of Tua because we needed to discuss, really give them the evaluation. Not just 2022, but the last 3 years, and I'm pretty sure that's what I was able to do here for you guys. Feel free to rewatch it. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys coming through. Man, I keep forgetting to do this now. It's so crazy. Let me my signature. There you go. So let's see, guys. What we're winning another Super Bowl, or I think they're one of the but winning another Super Bowl will always be more important than anything else. However, having that franchise quarterback will give you the most opportunities to get to the Super Bowl and hopefully win it. I will be invited you a real talk soon. Good morning, Steve. Thank you. Appreciate it, Steve. Yes, if it works out with my schedule, I have no problem. I love collaborating. Good morning, Esther. Yes. So, guys, that was part two of the Tua Tagovailoa evaluation 2022-2023 year. Also, we broke live Brady's retirement rules here. I got to do my little video. But yeah, guys, there you have it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via Twitter, Instagram. What else I have? Twitter, Instagram. Comment down below if you have any questions. Also, comment down below too. I put it in the last question. What's your grade for Tua Tagovailoa? What do you grade Tua for? Two things. One, 2022-2023 season, and two, what do you grade him for the last 3 years? Okay, give me your grades down below, and I'm gonna highlight them next show. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. I really do appreciate it. You guys are the best. Thank you again. This is Miss Phins. I am Miss Phins. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Woke up this morning and I had myself a that's funny. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Take care and bye bye.